Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Patch. Happy 25th month. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome in, welcome in. So, it has been such an amazing night last night, and I'm so happy to be streaming again so soon because I feel like when I'm not streaming, I miss you. Oh, you were first. Oh, yes, I see. Welcome in, Amelia. Thank you so much for being first. Arigatou gozaimasu. Today we are going to be learning about eggs. Also, I have a very I wanted to show you guys the before and after because I just got my audio customized recently, so I just wanted to see whether you guys could hear the difference. Okay, this is the after. This was before, and this is the after. Okay, so before, after. Can you hear the difference? Is it significant? Does it sound better? You let me know, because I honestly feel like as I try to monitor it in my own monitoring system, it's really hard for me to hear. So if you guys can hear the difference, let me know which do you think is better. Though a lot more has been put into the after. And the person that has helped me with my audio, their name is Tomo Eris. They are on VGen, and they were very thorough in telling me what kind of things to expect, what kind of microphone that they want to recommend to me as well. But I think this is as good as we can do with my current setup. I've sent the the before and after to my audio team to see if they some of my audio contacts to see if they think it is better, or like what else can be improved, or whether I should try a different microphone. But so far I'm really liking the effect, but do let me know if at any point we start cutting out, or if anything, is not working as it's supposed to. So welcome into my day 2 of our Vtuber debut. I hear a slight background continuous noise. Yeah, so that's the part where I'm a little bit not sure how we can improve it. Yeah. So there is some background hissing that has been constant with ever since I changed my microphone, and I'm still trying to solve it. I thought that maybe with the consultation it'll be able to reduce, but it won't be able to reduce all the way. So let me know if this is okay. I can turn on another noise suppression. So I just turned it on here to suppress it even more, but it also takes away some personality from my voice, which I'm not the biggest fan of, which is why I ended up just going for without the suppression. But if the suppression is better and you feel like it sounds better like this instead of like that without the noise suppression, then let me know, and I can work it out also. But she gave me 2 settings. She gave me with noise suppression, with EQ2, and I can choose between the either or like just have both. So this is with both on, this is without both on, this is just with EQ2, this is just with noise suppression, and there are many ways we can toggle it around, but I'm still trying to perfect the audio here. So thank you so much for being patient with me. I know that my audio is not a professional standard, but I am trying my best to improve it so that your streaming experience or your viewing experience will be better too. Raka-chan, welcome in, and the child, thank you so much for the input. I appreciate it a lot. So I'm still trying to see if I can get a second opinion or a third opinion, and then maybe we will be able to fix it even more. But for now, I hope it sounds alright. And this is what we're gonna be using. Yeah. Thank you so much for claiming your bunny biscuits. Now, there's one thing that I wanted to input, and that was one of the redemptions which wasn't working last night, which is the head pat one. I have to figure out where I have put that. I cannot remember. Ah! I think it's under... was it? Hold on. Not webhooks. I think it's under my Twitch channel points. And Petahime. Petahime is F22. F22. Okay. Hold on for a moment while I get this sorted out. F22. Okay. I'm gonna just put this as like number 20 or something. There we go. There we go. There's the head pat. Okay. This is head pat. Hold on. Easter Princess head pat. Okay. And I have to add it as a scene as well. So a lot of setup required, guys. Sorry. VTubing honestly has a lot more setup required than facecam streaming. But it's also possible to automate a lot of it. So it just takes a bit of time, you know? Okay, lights off. Boom. Okay, head pat. I'm gonna put this as head pat. And it should work after this. Head pat. Hotkey animation. I think it is... Hold on, where is it? Screen, toggle item scene, Easter, Princess head pat, key 1, F22. Okay. Alright, it should work now. Alright. Good. It should work now. How do I click F22 again? Hold. Remove all items from scene. Ah! The Wolfie's egg also disappears. Okay, I have to put that back. Easter egg Wolfie. Hey, okay. Yay! There we go. Okay, it's fixed. Alright, so without further ado, we are going to start our educational extreme, and I'm super excited to share with you guys what I've learned today. I am not... you know what? I have a whole page for my disclaimer, so we're just gonna jump into it, shall we? Okay. Let me see on my monitoring screen if this looks alright. Okay, it looks fine, right? Right? Does it look okay? Okay. I think I have to make myself a bit smaller. Here. That. Yeah. How many models do you have now? That's a good question, actually. I have my 1.0, 2.0, 1.0, 2.0, Easter, this one, Chibi, Bunny, 5, Comfy Gaming, 6, 3D model, 7. I think I have 7 models so far. Yeah, that's about it. But it was accumulated over 3 years, yeah? Alright, so today we are going to learn about eggs. Yay! A stream presentation by Himetoki. Art is by me, base was by MilkyWay080 on Twitter, and the slide template is by SlidesGo. Yes. So, table of content. We're going to have 4 parts to this, so I'm trying my best to stick to maybe half an hour per part so that I don't exceed the timing so much. But we're going to learn about how eggs are formed and different types of eggs. But my main focus is on chicken eggs, okay? Egg. Egg. And then we'll look at abnormal eggs, things we don't usually see as non-farmers, because when I was searching up chicken eggs and how they form and how people like grade it and stuff, this part really stood out to me, and it was super interesting to see the different kind of anomalies that eggs have that usually doesn't make it to our supermarkets. So I wanted to give it a segment. Then we'll watch a video on ways to prepare eggs all over the world, because this is something I was curious about also, because we have different ways that I love eating eggs, like tea eggs in Chinese culture, as well as steamed egg, chawanmushi. Just so many ways to eat eggs that I like, and I wanted to explore how different people around the world also do that. So thankfully we have a video on that, so I can sit back and we will do a little reaction to how ways are prepared around the world. And finally, we will do our egg tier list at the very end, and that's gonna be what we post at the end of this stream as well. Yeah, so disclaimers, this is very important because I don't want to be misunderstood. I don't want people to, I don't want you to take whatever I say as fact. As much as I try to fact check and try to make sure that I don't mislead anybody, but I am not a farmer, veterinarian, or anyone qualified to comment on the raising of egg-laying hens unless playing copious hours of Fields of Mixture counts, and it does not, okay? Neither am I a chef, neither am I much of a home cook, so this stream is purely for fun, and all information is derived from external sources, not from my first-hand experience. I try my best to avoid inaccuracies. However, if there are any, please kindly correct me in chat or in the comments, and maybe we can learn something more together. Yeah? Okay, with that said, let's jump right into it. How do our hens lay eggs? So, from what I have researched, from hen to table, how an egg is made: when a chick or when a female hen is born, an egg-laying hen is born with all of the eggs that she will ever lay in her life. So that is all accumulated in the oviduct, in the ovum area, where there's going to be all the eggs that she's ever laid, and they will slowly mature one by one, mostly one by one. So whenever the ovum is mature, it is released into the oviduct, a long tube that adds on the parts of the egg, including the whites. So it starts from the yolk, and then it adds on the whites, and then it adds on the shell, and then adds on the pigmentation at the very end. Yeah, so this part I actually didn't know until I was watching the series on Netflix. It's called The Final Table, and it's really, really interesting. And one of the teams at The Final Table made a dish where they used every part of an egg-laying hen, and that's when I saw that they also used the immature yolks, and I've never seen that before, and that's what kind of sparked my interest in learning a bit more about the eggs. So yeah, that's where I decided to research a little bit more into it. And so when they kind of took apart the egg-laying hen, all of the underdeveloped yolks could also be used in their dish, and I thought that was super duper cool, because then no part of it goes to waste, So hens can lay eggs without a rooster. It's kind of like girls on a period, we would just let the eggs come out. But for humans, if the egg is fertilized, it doesn't come out, and then it attaches to our uterine wall to develop the baby. But that's not really what happens with hens and with birds, because they lay eggs. Yeah. So the yolk will travel down the oviduct and is enclosed in the egg white. Then the rope-like twisters form, and the shell membrane is added along the way. So it's kind of like a little mini factory producing process within the egg, and I think that's super cool. Like as it travels down, it just gets added on all the different parts. Yeah, the egg is one of the most nutritious foods on earth. I love eggs personally. And then the egg enters the uterus, where the eggshell is formed and the pigment is also applied, and that's when it lays the egg. Yeah. So, some things I learned as I was researching this is that all birds lay eggs. I mean, I know that I knew in my mind that all birds lay eggs, but I just wanted to double confirm, since there are some mammals that lay eggs too. So I just want to confirm all birds lay eggs. And the reproductive term, the term for the reproductive strategy where animals lay eggs and have the embryo develop outside of the female body, is called oviparity, which I didn't know before that. So now we know it's called oviparity. This also applies to fishes, to insects, to any kind of animal that has egg laying as part of their reproduction system, and where the embryo also develops inside the egg outside of the female body. Not all birds are born with limited ova or limited eggs. The hen happens to be one of them, where all the eggs she'll ever lay in her life is born with her. But not all birds are like that. Some of them develop it along their lifetime also. And the number of eggs per nesting attempt is called a clutch. I thought this was really cool that you call it a clutch, you know? So the number, like, let's say a hen lays 5 eggs in one nesting attempt, then it would say that this clutch or this hen's clutch has 5 eggs this time. Yeah. So human beings don't really have that, but I guess when we have twins and all that, that's what we call it. Yeah, the clutch. I thought that was so interesting that it's called a clutch. And this applies to all bird types. Yeah. So, chicken egg classifications. Look at all these different kinds of chicken eggs. Oh my goodness. I felt like I really opened a whole new world when I was looking into the different kinds of eggs. I didn't even know that eggs came in so many different colors. It was something that I found out just today. So, chicken eggs are often classified by how the hens are raised and by their shell color. So, there's cage free, where they are raised in sheds. However, that does not necessarily mean that they have access to the outdoors. It just means that they are not in cages. Free range, where they have more space, but also not necessarily outdoors. That means they're not confined as much. It's basically a bigger shed. It just sounds better. Hi, Blooming Bubba, welcome back. I didn't know hens could have a limited number of eggs that they can lay, similar to humans actually. Humans also have a limited number of eggs that we release over our lifetime as female humans. And the number of eggs that a woman is able to release over her lifetime is also limited. But of course, we have a lot more eggs compared to a hen. Pasture raised means that they are raised in a pasture, like a meadow, and they are roaming and they forage, and that's how they're raised. That means they are allowed to go outdoors. I initially thought that free range means that they are allowed to go outdoors, but apparently that's not really how it is. And free range doesn't necessarily mean that they can go outdoors and that they forage and look for their own food or in like a field and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Organic means that they're fed organic fed with no antibiotics, no antibiotics, no pesticides, but they may have access to the outdoors, may being the keyword here, so may or may not, okay? Shell color, they are also classified by shell color. There's white, brown, blue, green. I didn't know that there were so many because usually the ones we see in Singapore are just beige, you know? Beige or white. Usually the duck eggs are like different color. Or black if you're using the salted egg type. Yeah, but I haven't really seen the olive ones or the yellow ones before, so I thought that was really cool. I recently found out that eggs from Australia tend to be a lot darker. Really? I didn't know that. So the eggs can range from white all the way until dark brown, depending on how much pigment is added in the hen system. So different breeds of chickens also have different kinds of eggs, different pigments that they give their eggs as well. So that's super cool. But again, it's a whole rabbit hole of what kind of egg-laying hens there are, because there's so many, and I of course didn't look into every single kind, but there are a few different kinds that stick out to me. Are the Easter egger, because it's a really cute color, also because it is the season right now, Easter egg. Golden lace, Wyandotte, this one looks huge and it's super cool to see. There are some speckled ones also. I don't know if you can see the speckles in this one, but not all eggs are like just one solid color. Some of them can have speckles, some of them are different shades, and I just think that's really cool. Also, there's vegetarian. I didn't know there was vegetarian grade eggs, but hens that are fed only plants. So that means they're not fed with any other like additional substances that are non-plant based. Sounds like some alien thing, the Easter egger. Yeah, vegetarian. Because if I'm not mistaken, chickens are omnivorous, right? They can eat vegetables and they can eat like insects. So they eat both meat and veggies. But vegetarian hens apparently are fed only plant-based things, which is interesting. I don't know about the moral or ethical implications of that. Chickens can eat eggs. Yes, they can. So a lot of the time, the chicken eggshell is also crushed into a powder, and that is added to make sure that they have enough calcium. Because as you'll see later on, a lot of abnormalities can form if the chicken doesn't have enough calcium, like abnormalities with the egg that comes out of them. So I think that's really interesting. It's kind of like a cycle. Chickens are fierce. They can fight snakes and eat them. I've never come across that, but I believe it. They look so angry all the time. So grade as well. So according to the US grades the eggs based on the thickness of the egg whites and the firmness of the yolks. So AA is the highest quality, but I didn't look up the rest of the grades. I just went to see that grade AA is the highest quality. It's kind of like a battery. I wish they would come up with a system that is not as confusing. I feel like when food has grades that are based on numbers, based on letters, I get very confused. Same with Wagyu, like Wagyu beef A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. Up till now, sometimes I forget like which one is better, which one is not as better, and why is it better. But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. Wagyu. You know what? Let me look up the grades for eggs right now. Egg grades. Okay. Grade A, grade A, grade B. AA is the highest quality, followed by grade A, and B is the lowest grade sold commercially. Okay, cool. But this is by the USDA, so I don't know if Singapore and other countries use a different system. But there we go. There we have it. Broody chicken is an angry chicken. Broody chicken. Wait, broody chicken, what does that look like? Broody chicken. I don't think I looked that one up. Broody chicken. Oh. It does look quite angry, yeah. It looks like the rock chicken from Slime Rancher. It's gray, and those are a bit harder to catch. So I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna play this video for you guys. It's a quick video on.
Hey everybody, it's Tessa.
On the different kinds of pigment in the chicken eggs. And she does a really good job explaining it. That's why I thought I'll just show you guys the video instead.
Tessa from Mayer Hatchery.
So this is by Mayer Hatchery. It's a hatchery, I believe, in the U.S. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, good stuff.
Today I've built you an egg rainbow.
That's interesting.
And we're gonna go through these eggs.
See, the browner ones are over here. Maybe
of chicken to make this egg rainbow.
Girl tells me the breeds, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't know which one she's talking about when she mentions them.
Let's start down at the bottom with our white eggs.
White eggs, yeah.
Because when you're dealing with white eggs, there's white and there's tinted. Tinted has a slight off-white, almost cream color to it, and you see that.
This is like wedding dress pigments here.
This is a silky egg. These right here.
Silky egg, I know. Silky chickens, I know.
So all of these are bantam.
I don't know what bantam means.
Creaminess to them.
But I'm assuming it means off-white.
So if we start here, this egg right here is from an Ancana. This one right here is an Andalusian. This one
she
right
has
here
so
is
many
Polish,
different kinds of chickens.
I tell my Polish eggs because they're always a little bit more pointy than the other ones. I don't know why. And then down on the end here are our white leghorns. So look at the size difference here between the white leghorn.
They're gigantic.
And
what the heck?
Our Ancana. This is a large egg. This is an extra large egg.
This is normal.
But there is a pretty good variety of white egg layers, just depending on what size you're looking for. These are an almost everyday giant ones. These are
everyday giant ones.
More large size. So let's bump up to this row right here, which are our tans.
Tan eggs.
So in tans, there are some surprising ones.
I think the ones that we usually get are somewhere around these two.
If I put it next to that other silky egg, you can see they're slightly different colors. It's just a different silky.
A different silky chicken.
These little blobs.
They are quite small, those two.
Bantam Cochin eggs. And you'll see when we get up to this row too, because my Bantam, or my Cochins, they always lay almost like a pill-shaped egg, which I think is funny. So those are theirs. Now, these in here,
so many.
Have,
I can't really tell the difference between those.
So my Buff Orpingtons lay these kind of almost a buff color. This
buff
is a
color?
Orpington. This is a Buff Orpington. This is a new layer. So her eggs are a little bit smaller, but these here
Size
are
of the egg
orphan
meaning
chickens.
CO is the
This
biggest,
is a
C2
green
is
queen egg.
smallest.
So when you
Ah,
want a
that's
green queen, it
interesting.
does have the,
We have classification C1,
possibility that you
C0.
could get
Ah,
some
so it's the
that lay more
size.
of a
That is
not
so
mustard
interesting.
colored, but
Thank
it's
you
like
for
a
that
tan with a
tidbit.
yellow undertone.
I'm gonna take a photo
This is
so I
a
can
green
add it.
queen egg. These are salmon favorals.
Expert.
Salmon favorals have
I wish.
rosy undertones to the eggs, and that's what.
I love that. They have like little pinks in it. In fact, if we're trying to color match, oop, wrong button. If we're trying to color match me here, I'm probably this one, this rosy one, right? Chat. We're color matching my face to the eggs right now, and I think that we are this one over here with a bit of a rose tint to it. Yeah, like if you just lightened up this footage, we would be the same color. So I am a salmon colored egg, I think.
Gives it that pink egg in your rainbow. And then down here at the end,
Nice.
this is from my New Hampshire red. So she's a
New
pretty good
Hampshire.
layer. She lays almost every day, and she lays.
Oh my
just
God,
nice,
every
just
day? She's
plain
hardworking.
tan egg. Now,
Plain
jumping
tan
into this layer.
egg, but it's a
This
good
is where
egg.
we start to get some of those.
These
dark
are the
tones.
these are the colors that I think we encounter more often in Singapore. I haven't really seen the white eggs very much, and I haven't really seen the beige and rosy colored ones very much. Sorry, tan and rosy colored ones. But the most common I see are over here. So I'm interested to know what kind of breed of chicken that we
that
farm in
everybody
order to have
out.
the eggs produced
But
here.
there are some unsung
Color
heroes
matching the
here
eggs,
because
yeah.
This egg is a Barnavelder egg. And
Barnavelda.
it is beautiful. It has,
It's very nice. It has like speckles on it.
a
What?
tan color underneath, but then it has some dark speckling. And I
It's
think that
very
was really nice,
cute.
especially in an
I like
egg
the
carton
speckles. So
when we're selling
cute.
them.
Hi, Victor. Welcome in. We're learning about eggs today.
After our Barnavelders here.
Yeah, the
is
green
where
ones are a
we
bit
have
odd. Like,
the,
I wouldn't
well,
dare
these
to
are
eat it.
coaching eggs,
But
as you
now
can
that we're
tell
learning
because
more,
of the
maybe I
shape.
would be a
So
bit
these
more
ones are my
open
coaching.
to it.
This one here is a
Coaching.
brand new. This one's a brand new golden buff. This
Golden
is an
buff?
established golden buff.
Holy,
So-
look at how big that egg is. Wait, so this is an older golden buff chicken and this is a newer one.
I'm
Interesting.
gonna roll these.
Do the
bad
eggs
boys
get
down
larger
here.
as they get older?
So this is my new layer. This is my. She's getting pretty old. So these golden buff.
That's an obasan. That's an obasan chicken right there.
come to me every single
Big
day. This
egg
is
layers,
extra
just like,
large
hell yeah.
for sure.
Pushing out
This
them
is a pretty
giant
standard
eggs.
Golden buff sized egg.
That's so cool.
This one right here is for my gold lace Wyandotte.
Goat lace.
And then
Okay,
these
the
are from-
captions aren't helping me here, but you know what? I'm gonna go with it. So wait, do the Australian ones look a bit more along this color shade?
My well summers. So
Well
summer eggs
summers.
are usually really dark, but then they
Oh.
have
Lots of
pretty
pigment in
dark
those.
brown speckling on the egg.
I don't know if I've seen
Or
eggs like
freckles,
that
if you will.
before.
And
It doesn't look fresh.
I've got one
True.
that's fruity, and hers is the most beautiful. Hers has big freckles. or
Big
freckles.
freckles.
on it. These ones have pretty small ones. I still.
It's
do
so
like them, but this is a
interesting.
large, a small, large, medium egg.
She has speckles on her hands
This
as well. She
right
has such
here
cute
and
freckles. This
right here,
lady.
these are both from Moran's. So,
Morans.
one is a black copper and one is a blue copper. The
They're quite
black
dark.
copper Moran's egg has more of a sheen to it.
Dark
whereas
pigmentation,
the
very
blue
nice.
copper
They can vary a
is
lot
more
between the
matte
tan and the
with a
darker
darker
ones.
color.
Yeah, so this egg
So
rainbow
if you're
is so
looking for that
eye-opening,
full
you know?
egg rainbow,
Because
having
usually
both
I just go
blue
for, I
and
just
black
see eggs
copper
like this.
Moran's
I didn't know
kind
they
of
come in
finish that
so
out
many
to give you
colors.
this
I just knew that
dark
robin
chocolate
eggs are blue
that
and that's
everybody
about
looks
it.
for.
But I didn't know chicken eggs had
Our
so much
final row
variety
here
too.
is our colored egg layers.
Colored.
So,
Ooh.
right up front, I'm sure you can see that these two are clearly bantam eggs. These are.
I don't know what
Easter
bantam
eggs.
is, but oh, those are the
These ones
Easter
are
eggs.
floating a little bit
Cute.
in the refrigerator. But I wanted to show you the difference in the color of some of these eggs. So this one, well, here, let's do it this way. This one right
Yeah,
here is an
bantam eggs.
Easter
I
egg.
knew that. I knew
Easter
about
egg
that. Hell
egg.
yeah.
Easter egger egg.
So
Oh my goodness.
Easter egger
This one
egg.
here is an Easter egger egg.
Easter egger. So
And the
Easter egger is a breed of chicken. So an Easter egger egg is a real thing, and I think that's so funny that they made it a little tongue twisty, you know.
The one right next to it is
I think a
actually
bantam is
from,
a breed of chicken.
My Americana. So they're very similar. in color, they're
Americana
very similar in
chicken?
size. I only know which one
Oh.
is which because they lay in different pens, so I know which one is which. And if you compare the color of the Easter egg to
I'm gonna be honest, this 5 look almost the same color to me.
Similar. This one here though is for my cream leg bar.
Cream leg bar.
Her eggs are a lot more blue than the others.
Blue?
True blue, though the Americana also does lay that true blue, beautiful.
I'd like to try a blue egg one day. It sounds like it's gonna taste any different.
Next to the white and the tan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it. I see it now that she put it down here. It looks. It has a cooler tint, you know. You know, in skin color they usually have those color assessments, and they're like, oh, what's your undertone? If your undertone is warm, you can wear more gold. If your undertone is cool, you can wear more, silver. So with eggs, I guess they also have undertones, and you can probably match different jewelry to different eggs. I don't know. That's just on my mind right now.
So like
what if we just bedazzled them? Jeweled
eggs.
Eggs.
Also green queen eggs. And if
Green Queen.
Those, they are two
I love that name. Green Queen Eggs. She is the queen of the green eggs. Look at that.
Different colors.
It has a bit of an olive color to it.
One has more blue undertones. One has more yellow undertones almost. But
both
eggs have almost a minty color.
Both look quite cute.
Teal color,
but I've never encountered them before.
Because they
so
are
adorable.
mixed,
Thanks, Tristan.
But they won't be.
Well, this one is super yellow, yellowish green.
Egg.
Olive egg. Oh, this is the true olive one.
So if you
the
have
olive is so
a green
cool
queen and an olive egger in your bunch, you'll be able to tell the difference mostly because of that tone.
She has so many different chickens. I'm just trying to imagine how she managed to get this rainbow collection, and she must have
when you're building your
so many kinds.
We have everything you need to make the perfect spectrum. Check us out at meyerhatchery.com. Look us up on YouTube and follow us to see all of our cool videos about how you...
Honestly, I think that's super duper cool. Look at that! Oh, I love when people are passionate about what they do. And I think it's just super cool that she has so many different kinds of eggs. Ah, there's cooking them too! How to freeze? Oh, freezing eggs. Never thought of doing that. Dyeing eggs with kitchen straps. Okay. Wow, they're very passionate about their eggs. I love it. So that is a video by Meyer Hatchery. I hope that it was as educational for you guys as it was for me when I first watched it. I thought it was really cool that there were even that much variety of different egg colors. Yuppie! Thank you so much. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the well wishes and for your kind words. Your motto is really soft and sweet. Aw, thank you. We just watched a video on different egg colors, and so I didn't catch all of the names, but I did manage to find this graphic by backyardchickencoops.com Australia, and so they have the different names that they wrote. Okay, I'm just gonna put myself sideways here so that we can see. Yeah, so there is the whites, which are laid by Silkies, Polish Leghorns, Hamburgs, and Andalusian chickens. We have the browns by Brahmans, Barnevelders, Plymouth Rocks, Black Coppers, Morans, which were mentioned in her video too. The blues by the Araucana, the Americana, the Cream Lake Bar, the Olive Egger, Easter Egger, though Easter Egger also had a bit of blues from the video we watched just now. And the pink ones are super cute. So just now we were color matching, and I think the pink ones are as close to my skin color as it can get. So I am a pink egg girly. A pink egg girly is me. Egg dog, da da da, da da, da da. Bum 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 bum. Da 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 da. Da da. That's right. So I'm a pig. I'm a pink white eggy girly. So pink white eggs can be laid by the Australorps, Easter eggers, light Sussex, and Plymouth Rock. And then the speckled ones are commonly by Wells Summers and Cuckoo Moran. Although, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm just going off the list here because I'm not familiar with them myself. I've never raised chickens on my own, but really cool if you want to have different kinds of egg colors in your, I don't know, chicken collection or something. Then this is what you can refer to. Okay, so I also went to look up the most expensive different chicken breeds, but I think these are not really egg-laying chickens from what I'm seeing, because none of the names ring any bells in the previous charts. But it's really cool to see what kind of. It seems like they mostly sell the roosters, maybe. But yeah, apparently some chickens can look really cool and also go for very expensive. So I thought it was cool. I just decided to put it in here just for reference. Yeah. Love the new bottle. Thank you, UV. Thank you. We're looking at expensive chickens right now. Like, can you imagine a chicken rice with one of these? That's going to be so expensive. I don't know how many chicken rice a single chicken can produce. Hold on, let me search. How much chicken rice can I cook with one chicken? 6 servings of chicken rice. So if you're girl mathing here, right? And you got one of these really expensive chickens that for some reason you decided to make into chicken rice, the most expensive one divided by 6, hold on. That means that your $1,200 chicken is going to be a $200 plate of chicken rice. The photos from ResearchGate, yeah, I know, it's a bit scuffed. $5,000 chicken rice. Can you freaking imagine that? Oh my god. It also makes me wonder, like, what is the typical cost for a normal chicken then? Like, if they can sell chicken rice plates at like $4 each, that means that the chicken has got to be not very expensive, maybe? Or perhaps they are older chickens already that are already retiring from egg laying or something like that, and then their next life is to go to chicken paradise by becoming Hainanese chicken rice. By the way, for those of you guys, number 5 is called Death Layer. Yeah, that's, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Like, do they just lay really, really bad eggs, or do they just, you know, do you smell the egg and you're just like, ah, gross? It's I didn't go look into the different kinds of chickens and why they're so expensive. I just found this and I was like, okay, that's interesting. So we're gonna put it in here. But if you want to take it, you know, if you want to do your own research and share with me, I'm more than happy to. This one is so expensive. Ayam Cemani from Indonesia. It's a fully black chicken, it looks like. And the tong tao is also really expensive. I was calculating just the kadaknaf from is this Bangladesh? Wait, I better not hold. India, sorry, India, not Bangladesh. Bangladesh is a different flag. Bangladesh flag. Ah, so that's what it looks like. Okay, that's different. Okay. My first instinct was correct. I doubted myself. The 10 chicken looks kind of funky. I know. Look at this guy. I'm telling you, if we had a whole team of like VTubers based on expensive chickens, I think it would be a really nice variety of designs, you know? Death Layers got their names from being able to lay eggs indefinitely. Wait, really? That's crazy. No way. What? I thought all of the chickens were born with as many eggs as they would lay in their lifetime. Are they like some special kind? Whoa. Learning so much, guys. It looks like there's a lot of chickens from this country. Wait. Let me search the flag because I'm doubting myself again. Okay, my first instinct was right. It's Swedish. There are 3 Swedish chickens on this list. There's the Olandsk Dolph, the Oras, and the Svakhon. They are out here just breeding expensive chickens. They're just like, yes, we're gonna top the charts one day, you know? Have the most expensive chickens that you can get at the market. So anyway, that's the most expensive chickens according to C Asia News. Alright, so I was looking up also, instead of POC, we now have COC. What? Cock? Number 5's name is due to their breed being 500 years old. Oh, is it really? And their name evolving from Daily Lear to Death Lear in German. No way, that's so funny. People of color, now chickens of color. Dang. So I was trying to look for what was the most common chicken breeds in Singapore, and these were the 3 that I could find that seemed to be the most common. The first being the broiler chicken, which I believe is our chicken rice chicken. This is the MVP of our kopitiams right here. Okay, the red jungle fowl, which is what we can usually find in our neighborhoods, as well as the silky chickens. So silky chickens are mostly kept as pets in Singapore, but there are some that you can find in the wild as well. Like I've seen some in NTU. No, they are not the most common, but they are quite common in Singapore. So the broiler chicken, I think, is the ones that we eat. The jungle fowl is the ones we see in the wild here, and the silky chickens are the ones that are commonly kept as pets because they're so fluffy and cute. Look at them! When I was studying, I saw some of these silky chickens in my university too. So they can be found in the wild, but I'm not sure how they got there. You know, I don't think they're native to Singapore, but someone's pet or another have been released, and then you see them roaming around sometimes. Yeah, I think that's my theory. That's my theory. Okay, so these are the chicken breeds. Abandoned, maybe. I hope not. They're so sweet. They also have a very docile nature. So, from what I read or what I recall reading is that the silky chickens were initially bred more for their aesthetic and more for their docile nature. So they are meant to be more kept as pets, but they can also lay eggs. You know, it's a 2-in-1. Yeah, so if you're looking to keep a cute chicken who can also lay eggs, maybe consider a silky chicken. But of course, adopt and buy responsibly. Don't go out there not knowing exactly how to take care of chickens, and just because they're cute, go and buy one. No. Okay, be responsible, guys. That's why I'm not keeping any myself. Not until I learn more. Maybe one day I'll keep a silky chicken. I don't know how they'll get along with my cats, though. I don't know. Half-boiled eggs and kaya toast right now, bro. Me too. I want to go and cook some eggs after this to eat as well. All right, so now this is a very interesting part. This was honestly my most interesting part of the research that I did, was the abnormal eggs, what we don't really see as non-farmers. But I thought that this website actually summed it up the best. It's by serenityssprouts.com, and they have all sorts of different egg abnormalities, as well as the reasons why, all written into one convenient website. So I'm just gonna zoom in here, and we're going to go down the list. So there's a lot of different kinds of abnormalities that you can find with chicken laid eggs, like soft shell eggs, fairy egg, double yolkers. I've seen double yolkers, blood-stained, meaty, bloody yolk, awkward shaped eggs, wrinkled eggs, dirty eggs, calcium deposits, incomplete pigmentation, like the printer just ran out of ink, white banded eggs, and cracked or fractured eggs. Okay, so let's go in, and okay, they also explained how the eggs are formed in this article. Okay, so the first one that they've listed is the tiny eggs or fairy egg. So this is the normal size egg, and this is how small a fairy egg is. And eggs that are significantly smaller and do not contain a yolk. So I thought that was interesting. I've never seen one in my life. All the ones I've seen are double yolks and bloody ones. So new layers may provide a fairy egg as their reproductive system is still maturing. So it's likely to occur in chickens that have not yet matured, but they are still, developing their reproductive system. And therefore, an egg without a yolk comes out. Or it can be a foreign mass, such as a tissue, which triggers the hen to produce an egg without a yolk. Or it could also be a disrupted development due to stress. Hopefully it's not this. They are edible, but they're not much of a food source. They can be kept, and they apparently do not give off the same rotten smell that some eggs do. So, fairy eggs. Quite interesting. Next, we have the soft shell or no shell eggs, which does occur, and they are described as having the membrane intact, which is a little thin layer inside which protects the egg yolk and the egg white, but they don't have a shell, or they have a very soft outer shell. So young layers may deliver their first eggs without a shell, as their shell glands are still immature. So that's really interesting, because it's the shell part is the very last part of the egg laying process in the chicken. So if their shell glands are not ready, then it passes through and passes out without a shell. So insufficient calcium is a most common reason for soft shell or no shell eggs. So they also have some recommendations for people who do keep egg laying hens, where they can incorporate more calcium into their diet so that they are able to produce that shell afterwards. Okay, so I'm just going to I'm just gonna scrub past that part because I'm not too sure about the advice given. Double yolkers. So double yolkers usually occur when two yolks are released into the oviduct too quickly and are included in the same shell. So this happens, it's kind of like having twins almost, where in a human being, you have more than one egg that is released at the same time. Typically, it's only one egg per menstrual cycle, but with this, I guess it happens as well in chickens. Or it can be a hormonal change or imbalance that causes the yolk to release too early. While a lot of people may rejoice at finding a double yolker, it is a hen health concern because they can become egg bound, which means that the egg cannot pass through naturally and has to be extracted. Otherwise, it will block their natural orifice, and it's in need of immediate veterinary concern when you have a hen that has a double yolked egg. Yeah. So newer layers, older layers nearing the end of their laying cycle, more likely to have a double yolker. So both spectrums of being very young or very old can have double yolk. Okay, and it can be hereditary apparently. So some breeds of chicken are more likely to yield double yolk eggs. Okay, next is a blood smeared egg. Now, the blood smeared egg is when dried blood smears are found on the outside of the eggshell, and is most commonly occurs when pullets begin laying. Pullets are young hens, young egg-laying hens. So when that happens, then the eggs may come out. They're still maturing their reproductive system, and therefore maybe are not used to laying eggs yet, and therefore there are dried blood smears on the eggshell after that. Apparently, also sudden increase in day length or light can also affect the egg-laying hens and other health concerns as well. Okay. Next, bloody meaty yolks. So blood spots visible when a blood vessel in a chicken's reproductive tract breaks during the laying process. Meat spots look gray or brown and occur from a ruptured blood vessel on the yolk surface when being formed. So this is different from an indication that an egg is fertile. Not that I'm able to tell the difference personally, but they're sure not to. I don't think they sell these in commercial trays. Yeah. We'll see. Commercial egg producers candle their eggs, where it means they shine a really bright light to see the internal structure of the egg and whether it is safe or whether it is appropriate for commercial egg producers. That's why we don't really see it. Quite cool. Next, we have awkwardly shaped eggs. So awkward shaped eggs are not uniform in shape and may have a lopsided bulge or extremely pointed end, lumpy appearance, too large, too small, round instead of oval, or any difference to the normal shape. So abnormal disturbance in the egg forming process, such as stress, could result in an abnormal egg shape. What is happening? We're learning about eggs, Theo. Are you still in hospital today? Or else, age as well can also affect it, where the immature shell glands or the layers are nearing the end of their lay. So again, the two spectrums of being very young or very old egg layers can also result in abnormal shaped eggs, but they are safe to consume. Okay, next is dirty eggs. Dirty eggs is not really an internal problem. It's more of an external problem or a behavior problem, where the hen doesn't really know where to lay their eggs. So they either lay it in places that are too muddy, or the condition outside of the hen is not appropriate, and therefore the eggs look dirty. So it's more of the living conditions are not clean. Yeah. So you gotta deep clean the coop and nest box area if this were to happen. Yeah. Next, wrinkled eggs. Wrinkled eggs is really interesting, where I like this description here. Ever incorrectly crease a shirt when you're ironing? That's what a wrinkled eggs look like. Where the egg white is watery or rippled, and therefore the shell forms in that manner as well. So as hens age, the albumum gets thinner. So this is why it can cause, so in older egg layers, they can have wrinkled eggs, where it can also be caused by stress, defective shell glands, overcrowding, or disease. So Gotta be careful with this one. Next, we have calcium deposits. Calcium deposits are almost like little crystal deposits on the outside of the egg where it can be raised and bumpy, but it's usually due to an excess of calcium in the diet or a defective shell gland or stress. So stress causes a lot of underlying problems when it comes to egg laying, and it also causes a lot of health problems in humans. So stay healthy, try to stay happy, everyone. Stress is a big causer for health issues, not just in animals, but in humans too. But interesting. But these are perfectly edible. Next, incomplete pigmentation. So this one is really funny because it looks like the printer just ran out of ink. But the development of the color pigment on the eggs is described as the egg traveling through a color printer or paint bay. So incomplete pigmentation can look as if the hen simply ran out of toner. It's usually a rare occurrence. I've never seen this before either. So possible causes: stress, of course, older layers, environmental stresses, diet deficiencies, disease. A whole lot of things can affect it, but apparently it's pretty rare. So I'm not sure about the exact cause. It really depends on the hen. But the egg coloration does not impact the nutrient value of the egg, so it's still perfectly safe to consume as long as they're not like infected or something. Next one, white banded eggs. When the hen is forming the shell of the first egg, the normal calcification process is interrupted, allowing a second egg to enter. When both eggs enter the oviduct and make contact with each other in the shell gland, the first egg gets an extra layer of calcium, which is a white band marking. Quite cool. I haven't seen this before, where they have it's like 2 eggs in one almost. Cracks, inadequate bedding, inadequate nutrition. But cracks also feels like it's more of an indication of the external factors of the hen rather than the internal factors. Yeah. So those are some abnormal eggs that you can encounter. So some of the terms that I learned while we were researching this: egg-bound hens, where the egg is stuck inside the hen and cannot pass, and that's very dangerous for the hen. Pullets, which is young hens which have just begun their egg-laying process. And then egg candling, where, you know what, it's easier for me to show egg candling in pictures. So people use it to see the development of the fetus in the egg, as well as to inspect the internal condition of the egg. It stems from the term of putting candle light or really strong light to see the internal structure. Yeah, quite cool. It's almost like an X-ray for the egg. Egg candling, look at that. You can see through and observe the internal structure. Super cool. I know egg candling, but from turtle and snake ones. Ah, okay. I guess, yeah, the same principle can also be applied to other forms of eggs. It's just that I was searching chicken eggs in particular. Double egg and double yolk before. Dang, very cool. So here are some more pictures of egg abnormalities. These are the normal ones. Then we have some speckling, sandpaper shell eggs, soft shell eggs, which kind of look like the ping pong ball, you know, when you hit it too hard and it like knocks the side of the table or something, and then you get soft shell egg. Deformed eggs, where they're either too small, too large, or an odd shape. And then white eggs. I don't know about the white eggs. What's different about the white eggs? Snake rearing is really interesting when you're incubating them. I've never looked up about that before, but that sounds really interesting. Yeah. Double egg, like the white banded one that we saw just now? Or is it the double egg yolk? Or is it like combined together? Good night, Tilo. Good night. Okay. So ways to prepare eggs. Now this one is one of the longer segments, but it's also going to be mainly a video. So I found this lady. Her name is Beryl, and she does videos on food, and it's super cool. Yeah, I think what they mean is having no pigmentation in an egg that typically should have pigmentation. Does that make sense? So this is her video on how different I think she has 2 videos, but I'm going to show the one that I watched. She has 2 videos, how the world eats eggs. This is Turkey, Thailand, UK, India, Germany. But she had another one. Hold on, where is it? Ultimate Guide to Egg Dishes Around the World. This one is slightly longer. It's a 21-minute video, but while I was watching it, I was so amazed. I was so amazed at the different ways that you can prepare eggs that I thought I should really show this to you guys because it just looks so good. Meanwhile, I'm gonna eat some biscuits as well. I'm getting hungry. And I'm gonna put it at 1.25 speed so that we can see it like slightly faster. But basically, she had asked different kinds of different people to respond to her topic thread of how they make eggs in their home country, and there are some from Singapore as well, which is really cool. All right, let's enjoy the video. I'm gonna eat my biscuit while we watch this.
That says you have to crack a few eggs to make an omelet.
You want to make an omelet, you got to break some eggs.
Yeah, that one. Well, today we're cracking around 50 eggs, and we're making more than just omelets.
50
I have
different
found
ways.
that around the world, eggs are one of our greatest unifiers. So today we are doing a special rapid fire episode.
Let's
It's different
go.
than the typical format, just for this one fun time. We're gonna look at 27 dishes from all around
27.
the world, some of them pretty surprising, that I hope will inspire you with that carton of eggs in your refrigerator. All 27 of these exciting recipes will be linked in the description on my site barrel.nyc, where I hope they ignite your passion for cooking dishes from around the world.
Ignite.
Those are good. Good egg puns. I would like to thank Misplay
Agree.
for sponsoring today's excellent episode. Misplay.
Hi, I'm Angela, a Greek Albanian living in Spain, and this is a super simple dish that my Albanian family love. It's just hard-boiled eggs, cut in quarters, then you top with some olive oil,
It looks
oregano,
so good.
and perhaps a bit of salt and black pepper to taste. Just bake with some toasted bread and raki, a traditional liquor, and you're good to go. Enjoy.
Nothing wrong with a simple hard-boiled egg, Albanian style.
It looks so good.
What's not to like?
Hi
This makes me
everyone,
wanna
my
eat
name is
eggs
Camila,
now.
And I'm from Belo Horizonte in Brazil. The toppings I like to put on my eggs are banana, cheese, and cinnamon.
This one was
I
really
spread
interesting.
banana
It looks like
butter,
it's
add one
sweet.
slice of banana, and the mozzarella
Banana
cheese,
and cheese.
cinnamon top,
And
you are done.
cinnamon.
I like to eat it for breakfast when I'm looking for something sweet. I hope you enjoy it.
Sweet egg.
It tastes like banana bread. Get upset if you want in the comments, but until you try it, I don't want to hear it because this is pretty good.
My name
It
is
looks
Linda
good.
and I'm from Democratic Republic of Congo. Currently, I'm living in Belgium. I want to talk about omelette à la sardine, which is an omelette with sardine in oil,
Oh,
onions,
man.
pili-pili,
Sardines are quite strong.
habanero, scotch
But
bonnet, pepper
I think it'll
paste,
be quite nice.
and some herbs. You can have it as a brunch, hangover dish with tons of pili-pili, or in my case, an easy dinner after a long, tiring day. I hope you enjoy it.
I want to cook
Bye.
eggs now.
Yum. More tinned fish in your eggs. That's what my new platform is going to be.
Hi,
fried
world. My
cabbage.
name is Catherine, and
Ooh.
I'm from the Philippines. My current go-to egg dish nowadays is the cabbage omelette, although
Cabbage
it looks
omelet.
like a stir-fry. I put sauteed onions and cabbage with tuna into beaten eggs, then make a scramble, and it's good with rice.
I just feel like tuna fish, unlike sardines, like it can't be hot. At least not for me. But if I just swapped out the tuna, this is pretty much what I have for breakfast every morning.
Hi, my name is Carlo. Here in Puerto Rico, it's common to add sauteed onions and peppers, diced cooked potatoes, diced ham, and diced tomatoes into omelets. After it's done, we add cheese and fold it in half.
Oh,
I like
that
to use
sounds
queso
so
de bola, which is
good.
very popular here in the island. We eat this with toast or saltine crackers. Buen provecho.
This is the type of omelet that like
Ah,
I
looks
pay
good.
for. And it's fun that I made it at home. Heck yeah, Puerto Rico. Love it.
Yum.
Hi everyone, I'm Alexa from Singapore. Now, a quick, simple yet comforting topping to put on top of fried eggs is simply by adding ground black pepper and a few splashes of Maggi
Oh,
seasoning
that-
sauce.
that's how
now, this
I
is
cook
something
my
that my
eggs.
mom would cook when she doesn't feel like cooking or when I crave a light meal, and we just simply have it with hot, fluffy rice.
I
Quick,
want it
simple,
now.
tasty, yet so comforting.
Ah.
I hope that you try it, and I hope that you love it
Imagine
too.
the Singapore.
Bye.
Simple egg, little Maggie.
Maggie.
What's
Maggie's
I'm Samantha from the
amazing.
US, and I'm here to talk to you today about one of my favorite things to do with eggs, and that is make spaghetti eggs. It's the perfect thing to do
Spaghetti eggs?
with leftover pasta. It's
Yo,
super easy.
Rara
so what you
would
want
love
to do
this. I
is
just sent
take
this to
about
her.
2 tablespoons of butter, saute
She won't see my
your spaghetti
message, but
in,
it's
get
okay.
it nice and warm,
Spaghetti
and then you want
eggs,
to
you
add
should
in
try.
your scrambled eggs
Looks so
and
good.
salt and pepper, and then a bit of cheese, and then this
I
just
think
really
I
gets it a glow up
unintentionally
when
made
you
this the
add
first time I cooked
crumbled,
spaghetti.
crispy bacon on
And
top.
I thought
and if I'm
that I
feeling
could just
fancy,
add
I'll
egg in
some
there, but it just
diced
became a
chives in there
crispy
as well.
spaghetti pancake instead.
I love it.
Because you have to cook it separately,
Hi everyone,
otherwise
my
it
name is
just gets
Shannon,
like
and I'm
that.
a Korean American living in France. The dish that I'd like to introduce you to is called mayakeran, which translates to drug egg. And I know that
This one
sounds
I
a bit
really
weird
wanna
and
try.
scary, but
I
no drugs are
really
involved.
wanna try.
It's just that the eggs are so
It's
good.
a
they're addictive.
marinated
Hence the name.
Korean
It's common
egg.
to serve these eggs over a bowl of hot rice. So I really like this dish because it's super easy to make with quite common ingredients. It tastes phenomenal, which is like important when you want to make something or eat something. And it's just a step above your regular rice and eggs. The soft boiled yolk just really elevates the dish. It's so beautiful and decadent for just a simple dish.
I want to try. Bruh.
I need a moment. This might be one of the best egg dishes I've ever had in my entire life.
It kind of looks like tea egg, but
My
not
name is
as
Marvella
steeped.
Guglielmi. I am from the Seychelles Island. The dish that I'm
Mix it, right?
gonna
Yeah.
make is Caesar salad, haricot vert, egg salad, and green beans. It tastes sour, and when you combine it with rice, it balances it out. This dish is different from American salads because they usually put a mayonnaise or a heavy sauce. But this salad has vinegar. It is very light and easy.
Wow.
And it's tasty.
I think I would like this, not gonna lie. I like a bit of like...
It's salty and sour.
I like a bit of sourness.
My name is Tere, and I live in Mandaluyong City in Venezuela. The dish that I'm going to talk about is hard-boiled eggs that's
Rice
cooked together with
cooker.
rice in a rice cooker, and then chopped up, and then mix it with tomatoes.
Ooh, rice cooker
They don't
recipe. I love
allow
that.
cooking inside, but you are allowed to bring a rice cooker. If you're not comfortable making hard-boiled eggs together with rice, you can use a different pot for it and then just cook it alongside the rice. It has rice,
Oh, that looks so good.
protein, and it has
Yummy!
vegetables.
Crunching on snack to
the rice is
soften
really
the
good.
hunger.
I'm giving this dish 10 out of 10.
Ah,
It really
I
has
need a
everything you need
snack
for a filling
too.
meal.
I
And
just
it's
finished my biscuit. It's not enough.
I'm originally Irish, but I live
Dippy
in Hampshire
egg and
in the UK
soldiers.
at the moment.
What?
The dish I want to share with you today
Soldiers,
is called
sorry.
Dippy Egg and
Soldiers. I
It's
read
a beloved
soldiers.
childhood classic. It's a soft-boiled egg. You lock the top off the egg, and you get some toast. You butter the toast, cut it into strips. I like to make the strips about the size of my thumb, and then you just dip the toast into the egg. Done.
Dippy
the flavor
eggs.
is kind of like a cacophony of salty and fatty and velvety and really rich. It's 3 really simple ingredients allowed to shine and allowed to be just what they are.
It's so rich and yummy.
Yeah. Oh my god.
This is a very different experience eating an egg like this
I
versus
like
eating
that.
it
What?
in an
I
omelet.
want to try it.
It's all about the egg.
My name is Sanjeevani Mahendale and I'm from
Spiced
Bengaluru.
scrambled
The dish I would
eggs.
like to share with you all is egg burji. Egg burji is basically India's take on scrambled eggs.
Steak on
and
what?
lies on more of a spicy and savory side of the taste palette. It only takes eggs, onions and tomatoes along with green chilies and some other spices to make it. I love this
Oh
dish
man, I'm getting
because it
so
is pretty
hungry,
easy to
guys.
make and yet tastes delicious
I'm
and
sorry.
fancy. And also you can get
Just take it that I'm appetizing you for dinner, guys.
It's so good. This is not scrambled eggs because scrambled eggs are kind of basic and bland. Egg burji is like on steroids, scrambled eggs.
That looks so delicious.
I live in the northeast of Germany. I have lived in Ireland for 20 years but moved back to Germany. Life can be stressful, as everybody knows. Cheesy eggy toast comes to the rescue. In a bowl,
Cheesy
you mix
eggy
grated
toast?
cheese and an egg. You put the mixture onto the toast and then you put the whole thing upside down, cheese side down, into the frying pan. After 4 to 5 minutes,
Oh
you
my
can lift it
God,
up
that looks so
slightly, and if
good.
it's nice and brown underneath, you put it onto your plate and that's it.
Whoa!
This is genius! Germany,
Oh my
got
god!
it.
My name is Ben. I'm Thai American and I live in Boulder, Colorado. The Thai dish that I wanted to share with you
Son-in-law
today
eggs.
is called Kai Lu Kui. It's a
Kai
pretty
Lu Kui?
well-known dish in Thailand, and it's basically
I don't think I've had
deep-fried, hard-boiled eggs topped with a sauce that's made from tamarind, fish sauce, and palm sugar, as well as
Wow.
crispy fried shallots, cilantro, and either fresh sliced or whole roasted dried
Oh, it
chilies.
looks so good.
So if you're looking to kind of branch out your exploration of Thai
That's a
cuisine,
unique
I really suggest trying
Skin on
to
the
make this
on the
dish.
egg.
Oh my god.
Looks like
I've
it
never
packs
had
a punch.
anything like this. Oh my gosh. I feel like manic, it's so good.
My name is
I
Rina
wanna
and I live in
try.
China, but I am from Pakistan. The dish that I would like to share with you today is andi ka salan. It is a simple dish
Egg
made
and
of
potato
poached eggs, which are cooked
curry.
in a simple curry. The dish can be paired with rice or naan, but my favorite pairing is chapati. It is really quick to make, very filling and extremely
Wow,
flavorful.
the
Whenever
deep fry
you want
on
to
that
cook
looks
up
so
a quick meal
yummy.
in the house and have some eggs lying around and want to get a little bit more creative than the typical omelet, we always cook this dish, and my family and I will eat this
Oh, the
about once a
potato
week.
curry looks so good too.
But I almost never get tired of it.
Yummy! I want curry now
I
as
obviously
well.
did not grow up in a Pakistani household, but this just feels so comforting.
I want to try.
It's nice. My name is Kisa, and I am Japanese American, and I live in Georgia in America. The dish I want to share with you today is called
oyakodon.
It translates to parent and child rice bowl, with the parent being the chicken and the child being the egg. So it's basically a chicken, egg, and rice
Parents
dish
and
where chicken and
child
onions are
rice
simmered
bowl.
in a
I never
soy sauce
noticed
broth
that.
with meat and eggs slowly drizzled into the bubbling broth at the end. The entire thing is served over sticky rice with green onions on top. It's a very easy
I do
dish to
like
make
a
and
good
you'll always have
oyakodon.
the
Yeah,
ingredients on
family in a
I think
bowl.
people should try this because it's
Yeah,
not only
eat
easy
the
to make, but
whole,
especially
eat the
fun to
whole
drizzle the egg at
family
the last
line,
minute.
dude.
My husband and I still laugh when we sometimes pour too fast and wind up with a huge blob of egg, but that's half the fun.
Oyakodon, yummy.
It's beautiful. Whoa.
Hello, I'm Claire. I live in
Spaghetti
Paris, in France,
omelet
but I'm also
sandwich?
from
What?
Cameroon, and today I want to talk to you about one of the most popular street food dishes in Cameroon called the spaghetti omelet
Where
sandwich.
is Cameroon?
This
I've
dish
never
is
heard of
very
this place.
filling because of the
Cameroon.
spaghetti,
Hold on.
the egg, and the
Cameroon.
bread. In Cameroon, we eat it mostly
Oh, Central
for
Africa.
lunch, but sometimes breakfast.
Interesting.
I like this dish because it's really
Family of bowl sounds metal.
and really
Right?
easy.
Well,
It's
I'm hungry.
simple,
Sorry,
but
LG.
flavorful,
Go get a good meal
and
after
it
this,
will
okay?
bring anyone a little bit of joy
Whoa, that
and a
looks
smile on his
amazing.
face.
What? It's like a sandwich.
Definitely
so crunchy.
an excellent sandwich.
Excellent.
My name is Sharifa, and I'm from the Little Red
Singapore!
Dot Coast region. The dish I want to share with you all today is called nasi telur kicap in Bahasa Melayu. Nasi telur kicap is simply made with fresh or leftover white rice, a fried sunny side up egg, and then it's drizzled on top with kicap manis.
I haven't really had kicap manis on its
The
own
dish is not the
before.
most aesthetic looking dish, but it's perfect for a quick lazy meal, and it's what I think of when it comes to comfort food.
Oh, yummy. Singapore is just like fried eggs on top of rice. That's just what we like.
Cochin in Kerala, India. Today I would like to share with you all the dish called egg chai or egg tea.
Tea
I
egg,
like
yes,
this dish
I
very
love
much
egg
because
tea.
of its
Oh wait, no, this is
and unique
egg. This
combination with
wait,
black tea and a
this
raw
is
egg.
actually tea.
This dish, egg chai,
I've
usually
never
made
had
in olden
this.
times, especially in the state Kerala, the southmost state in India. Sometime when the milk is not available, they used to depend on the egg to make the egg chai. I know that many
That
people
is
will be
interesting.
scared because of the raw egg, but trust me, you won't regret it.
You know what? I like eggnog, so I can believe that it's good.
Doesn't taste eggy.
Does it
It's
taste
good.
eggy? Yeah.
Good cup of tea. If you didn't tell me there was an egg in it, I wouldn't know.
Hello everyone.
I don't think they mentioned tea eggs in this one, but tea
I'm
eggs is
from
one of my
Budapest,
favorites.
Hungary, and today I would like to introduce you
flour
to
pasta,
Tojás
eh?
spaghetti. It's basically a fresh homemade pasta with eggs.
Egg
The
tea is
pasta
interesting.
part
I wanna
is
try now.
nokedli. We take the nokedli, we cook it, and then we add some beaten
Oh.
eggs to it. And
looks
basically what you
interesting.
have is kind of like a carbonara, and from
Oh.
just these two ingredients you have a
It looks like
whole
mac and
filling
cheese.
dish.
I want to try. How are you? I'm hungry.
This is crazy.
What?
I'm Melody, and I live in New Mexico in the United States. The dish that I want to share with you today is
Cheerios?
called Cheerios and eggs. The dish is Cheerios with scrambled eggs.
This is a-
Basically,
this
you
is a
take
hybrid
some butter
breakfast.
and melt it in a pan on the stove or in the microwave, and then you add your Cheerios and get them warm and toasted and tossed in the butter, and add an egg to the pan and scramble it, and then you toss it all together with salt and hot sauce,
And hot
it's
sauce?
absolutely delicious. You just eat it with a
What?
spoon.
That's
Hungry.
interesting.
I'm liking this more than I thought I would.
My name is Young. I currently live in Seattle, Washington, but I am
steamed
originally
egg. I
from China.
love steamed
The
egg.
dish
Yeah,
that I'd like to
the
share with you
Cheerios and
today
eggs one is
jjidae
kind of
gong,
crazy.
or Chinese-style steamed eggs.
Do you think we can do
It's a
that with
pretty
other
common dish in
conflicts
China, I
too?
think. There are different
Oh, I
variations
have
and
cornflake
topping
cookies. Hold on,
options,
I'm
but
gonna
at
grab
its
them real
core,
quick. I'm
it's
so
basically
hungry.
a savory steamed egg custard made with beaten eggs mixed with either water or broth. The flavor is pretty simple because there really aren't a lot of ingredients involved, but I like that it's savory but light at the same time. Overall, the dish is really cozy and comforting, and it just really warms
Finish
you
up
up
my
from the
cornflake
inside.
cookies. Ah, steamed egg. I love it. My favorite, my
name is
favorite
Lynn,
type
and I
of
live in San Francisco,
ingredient.
California. A great way to use
Rice
pork floss
paper
is to make
pizza,
bánh
huh?
or Vietnamese pizza, a popular street food. It's grilled rice paper with pork floss, egg, and laughing cow cheese, or really anything you want. First, you take a dry piece of rice paper and you put it over heat. Usually it's done over coals, but a frying pan works, it just
Sorry,
takes a
I'm
little bit
cranking
longer.
right now.
Then you add some egg, laughing cow cheese, lots of green onions, and pork floss. It's crispy, warm, sweet, and savory. Vietnamese food has a lot of textures and flavors, and this dish really exemplifies it. So while you can customize the toppings however you like, the grilled rice paper is essential.
Holy
Do I eat it with the paper?
Everybody make this. The end.
My name is Merve and I am from Melbourne, Australia. The dish I want to share with you all today is called chilbur. Chilbur is basically a poached egg dish which consists of garlic
Sorry,
yogurt
I'm
poured on
snacking.
top and then paprika butter which is poured on top of
remember
that.
it's
The
edible,
way
I
we
didn't
poach
know
the eggs
that.
is a little bit different. We actually use a shallow pan and then
so
we just crack
interesting.
the egg directly into the water and just let it cook away. It's very warm
Alright.
from the hot eggs and the warm butter and paprika, and at the same time it's cold from the yogurt, and it tastes even
Ooh.
better when you eat it with bread.
This is outrageously
That's so
delicious.
interesting.
This should be illegal.
Oh.
This is spectacular.
I really want to try this one.
I live in Singapore.
Singapore, number 3
is congee with century egg and
century
meatballs
egg.
or
Let's
shredded
go,
meat.
guys.
The base is a savory rice porridge, and then it's topped with.
I don't think everyone likes century egg. I think it's a
century egg with meatballs or
I think
shredded
it's
meat.
a
My family also
acquired
adds
taste,
a lot
no?
of ginger to it as well. It's sometimes portrayed as something quite scary or weird, but a lot of cultures around the world have different kind of fermented foods, and I just want to add that
I'm
century
okay
egg is
with
just
it.
one of them as well.
It's not my favorite, but I'm okay with it, you know?
Whoa. That is a busy flavor
It's a bit
palette.
smelly,
This is
but I like it.
actually up my alley.
But I really like cheese too,
My name
so
is Romina, and I live in
cheese
Toronto,
is quite
Canada,
stinky too.
But I was born and lived in Mexico City. The breakfast dish I would like to share with you today is huevos divorciados.
Steamed eggs are my comfort food, me too.
Huevos divorciados.
I
is a
don't
way
know
of
how
creating
century
huevos
eggs are
rancheros.
made.
This is a breakfast dish that consists of 2 fried eggs, each surrounded by different types of salsas. I think most Mexicans have seen a version of this dish one way or another, since many breakfast dishes for us consist of 3 ingredients: tortilla, egg, and sauce. Surprisingly, we found a variety of ways to make these into all different dishes. In Mexico, it's super important to have a crunch.
That
egg.
looks really
So that's why when I
interesting.
go out for breakfast here in Canada,
So many
I'm always
colors.
underwhelmed as how soggy the egg white is.
Wow.
I'm so impressed. This is such an impressive breakfast to have made myself.
I'm Olivia from San Diego, California.
Sanrio
I
egg
grew up in
dude,
Tanzania
what?
in East Africa, and I'm here to talk about a very common street food known as
Wait,
chips
me,
mayai.
I don't
Swahili
think I know
chips
about
refers
that
to
one.
as fries, and mayai translates to egg. This is a very simple recipe made
Mm.
with very basic common ingredients found in every household. It is as simple as it sounds. It's basically fries
That's
in an
French fries.
omelette. It is very comforting and can be easily put together quickly. This is a very traditional
Huh.
Tanzanian street food, and I'm so glad I was able to introduce it to all of you. I hope you like it.
Fry omelet.
Yes. It's like a normal omelet with french fries in it.
I hope this episode inspired you to look at eggs a little bit differently. Leave a comment if there's an egg preparation that we totally missed and we shouldn't have. In the meantime, here are 2 other episodes from the show to help explore dishes around the world like rice and ice cream. And I will see you all in my next episode.
All right. So, which one was your favorite? Or do you guys have a recommendation that maybe wasn't mentioned in the video? I like tea eggs. Tea eggs weren't mentioned. But tea eggs is one of my favorite ways to have eggs. Sorry. Let me finish up my snack here. I'm so hungry after that. I think I really, really want to try the Korean one. The Korean marinated eggs. I just like when the flavor is really packed into the egg, you know? So if I like tea eggs, I think I'll like that one as well. All right.
You know that proverb that's...
All right. Did someone say Korean? Hey, Nathan, wait. Have you heard of this? This one. Korean marinated eggs. I've never had this before. Has your family made this? Mayak gairan. Gairan? Mayak eggs. Oh, it just looks so amazing. I want to try it. Korean marinated eggs. I've never had it before. Not often, but yes, I've had them. How are they? Oh my god, I really want to try it now. These look really good, right? Yeah, agree. So my Chinese equivalent that I love is tea egg, and they actually crack the shell so that the tea can seep into the egg. And I've had this growing up, and I still have these whenever I go buy a pasamalam or something like that, like a night market, because they're just so yummy. It's just so packed full of herby flavor. So tea eggs is one of my favorite foods ever. Yeah. All right. So we're moving on to our egg tier list now. It is 4:15. I actually have enough time. I sped run through this. Oh my god. What? Okay, so we're gonna do the egg tier list now. Da 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 da. Are you ready? So I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I know exactly what all these are, because I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to prepare eggs that many different ways. So over easy, sunny side up, and over medium, over hard, all sound the same to me. They're just different ways of doing a sunny side up, isn't it? I don't know. Oh, so let's go through this one by one. The tiers that I put for this tier list is super yummy, would eat often, want to try, okay, not my preference, and I can't. So, sunny side up. I love a sunny side up, but I feel like they're quite, it's very standard food, a sunny side up. Or I would say it's okay. I'd say over hard is not my preference because genuinely, I don't like it when there's too many burnt bits in my egg. I want to do this too. Yeah, why not? Why not? But okay, the oh crap! Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I scared myself. I thought I closed it because here's the template that I used, but I also uploaded a few of my own pictures. So about half, actually more than half of them are my own pictures. Yeah. Over easy, I think, is okay as well. Over medium is also basically the same. Soft boiled, I do like a soft boiled egg. I think that soft boiled eggs are something I eat often. I just like it with the runny yolks. Medium boiled is okay. Hard boiled, I eat often as well. More than sunny side ups. Medium boiled, I think, is not my preference. I either like it hard or soft. Medium is kind of just like an awkward squishiness in between for me. Overboiled, nah. No. Why would I want an overcooked egg? Egg whites. I'm not sure why egg whites is on its own tier here. I don't know. Do people just eat egg whites on their own? I don't know. I guess I'd say I want to try egg whites by themselves. I don't know why I do that. But pancakes and stuff, we use egg whites, right? Have you tried those, like? Balut eggs, yes, is one of the last ones in here. Century eggs, yes, century eggs. I do have century eggs over here. I put it in the congee. In fact, I just had it yesterday night. We had century egg in porridge. It is okay in my opinion, but I wouldn't eat it by itself. I only eat it with porridge and never on its own. So I like a century egg. It's a bit smelly, but it's good. Half-boiled eggs with soy sauce and pepper. Yes. Wait, where are my half-boiled eggs? Here. I eat this often. So half-boiled eggs is like a common Singapore food, and we have it for breakfast with kaya toast. So I eat it often as well, personally. Egg and ramen. I do like egg and ramen, but I feel like most of the time it's okay. You know, like I don't need to have egg in my ramen for it to taste good. Egg salad, I think, is okay also. I think there's going to be a lot in the okay territory. Egg salad is alright. Depends on how it's made and what's in it, really. Same with the omelette. But when I was young, my favorite food that my dad would make for me is omelette with cheese. Just cheese. And sometimes ham bits. I have to head off soon. No worries, Blooming. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for the super interesting and informative stream. I hope you have an excellent day. You too. Thanks for sticking around. Thank you, thank you. Oh, for those who didn't know, Blooming is on YouTube side. Okay, deviled eggs. I will say that a nice salty egg is so yummy. I love deviled eggs. I like that they have a bit of more texture and taste to the yolk of it. So it's one of my more preferred ways of having eggs is deviled, as well as eggs Benedict. It's probably the hollandaise sauce that's carrying the eggs Benedict for me, because eggs Benedict has this like sour sauce, and it's usually served as a breakfast sandwich. I just think it's so yummy. I love eggs Benedict. I'm always torn between getting like a pancake stack or like eggs Benedict whenever I go to a breakfast place. It doesn't really fight with anything else. In a sandwich, I think is okay. Like I can have a sandwich without egg too, you know what I mean? It's not like a must-have, but it's a bonus if it's there. Raw egg, I have not tried. I think it's not typical to do a raw egg. With shell, I think I literally can't. Does anyone really eat egg with shell? Can eggshell be eaten? Can eggshell be eaten? Eggshells are edible and can be a good source of calcium. They're primarily made of calcium carbonate, which is also found in human bones and teeth. Okay. It can be consumed in various ways, including powdered. Okay, powdered, I understand. Raw egg is, yeah, probably dangerous as well. So be careful with that. I've never had eggshell, but it's a natural calcium source. So I'm not opposed to it, but I probably wouldn't eat it as they pictured over here. If it's powdered, maybe. Scrambled, I think scrambled is not my preference. I prefer when I can taste the yolk and the whites separate. Although egg salad and omelette usually has more other stuff in it also. I feel like scrambled eggs is usually plain with just a bit of pepper on top. It's not what I prefer. Like if I could get it in an omelette or if I could get it, you know, as a sunny side, I would prefer that over scrambled. Poached eggs are yummy to me. I eat poached eggs often. If I can have it poached, I would like it. I just like the runniness, especially since we have a lot of rice in Singapore. We eat it with rice, we eat it with Maggi. Anything with like a runny yolk is like yummy, 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 yummy to me. Okay, oyster omelette. Oyster omelette, I cannot eat with the oyster. The smell of the oyster overpowers it to me, so I can't do it. But I'll eat the egg bits. It's just the smell of the omelet that gets me, you know. Some of these were also added because this was added like after I watched a video previously. Like I skimmed through it and then I added some from that video. Next is eggnog. Eggnog, I've only had it maybe 3 times in my life, but I found it super yummy each time. Yeah, oyster omelet with no oyster. Like just give me regular omelet. Oyster omelet or what do you call it? Olwa. I cannot. Or I have difficulty having it that way. Okay. I love eggnog. I've only had it maybe 3 times in my life, like at friends' parties, and then never had it again because I don't know where I can get it. But oh my god, I love the taste of eggnog. I had so many cups of eggnog the only times that I could have it. I think I might have gotten just a little bit tipsy from it even. Because eggnog can be alcoholic and non-alcoholic too, although there's a fermentation process involved. Next is the spaghetti one. I think the spaghetti egg would not be my preference, but I want to try. I haven't properly given it a go before, so I would like to try that one. I would also like to try the Korean mayak marinated eggs. So it's up there, and I think it's going to be super yummy, but you know, that's my guess. That's my guess. Okay, we have I feel like French toast, where you soak it in the egg and then you sort of like fry it a little bit, is okay. Like I would still eat it. I think it's quite yummy, but what carries a French toast is not the egg. It's more of the butter, you know, the sugar, the other aspects of it. The egg is not really the star in a French toast. So I would say it's okay. I want to try as well the son-in-law egg from Thailand. I think it looks like it packs quite a punch because it has a lot of different ingredients and the outside is fried and it just seems like texturally it would be very interesting. What, you don't like scrambled? No, it's not my preference. It's not that I won't eat scrambled, it's just not my preference. I think maybe my family doesn't do scrambled eggs very well, so perhaps my experiences with scrambled eggs have been quite mid so far. But my husband cooks a mean sunny side up though. So I love sunny side ups. And also I think I prefer the taste of the egg white and the egg yolks to be sort of separate. So scrambled has them all together, you know? And if there's nothing else to elevate the flavor, then it just tastes very plain. To me. Okay, next we have tea eggs. Tea eggs super yummy. Love tea eggs. They're some of my favorite kind of eggs are tea eggs. Chawanmushi as well, I would eat it often. And I also eat this often, which is the Chinese steamed egg. I just added both kinds, but chawanmushi has more specific ingredients that are in them. And I think Chinese steamed egg usually has mincemeat and some other ingredients, but they taste quite similar. Chawanmushi usually tastes a bit more sweet to me, and the Chinese steamed egg is a bit more savory. But both are yummy, and I would eat both often. The potato curry one I really want to try. The Indian potato curry with egg. That looks super delicious, so it's definitely something I want to try. And salted egg. I feel like salted egg is super yummy. Salted egg is extremely salty, but if eaten with rice and eaten with like Maggi or something, it really elevates the flavor of whatever you're eating it with. And I usually like have one with every bite, so I'd say that I love salted eggs very, very much. We have salted egg fish skin over here. I think salted egg fish skin is something I would eat often, but it also feels like it's not really the egg that is the star, it's more of the skin. So whether it's salted egg fish skin or salted egg chicken skin, salted egg chicken skin could also qualify as like a family meal in one, right? Okay, side note. Since you have the mother and the child, okay. But yeah, I think that the star of the salted egg fish skin is more of the fish skin than the salted egg, and also, although I would eat it often, it's quite simple. Right, the last two I have on the list, we have balut. Balut, I cannot. Just the idea of eating it, it makes it very hard for me to even imagine eating it, so I don't think that I'll... Family in the bowl, yeah. Family in the bowl. I don't think I would eat balut, even if I was given the opportunity to try. I think the visual quality of it would make it quite hard for me personally, but it is a delicacy that I hear is super yummy to some people, but I couldn't imagine eating it. Next up we have raw egg. Raw egg for shabu shabu particularly, and I think that raw egg to add that smoothness to cooked meat is so peak. Like, it is so good. You know what, I'm gonna put it up in super yummy, in fact, because I wouldn't eat shabu shabu without a good like raw egg to dip it in and really coat it with that silky smooth texture, you know. So I feel like that's super yummy for me. Like, if I don't eat shabu shabu without the egg, then it's a staple, you know. That went by a lot faster than I thought. It only took me about 12 minutes. Did I go too fast, guys? Did I go too fast? Well, that's okay. That just means we have some time. I'm gonna look up some of these recipes, actually, because I kind of want to make it. So, guys, that's my egg tier list. I hope you liked it. And if you want to try... Wait, really? Shabu means cocaine in Tagalog? That's crazy. If you want to try the base one is here. I'm gonna save it real quick. Where do I save this even? I don't know if I have a place to save this. Let me just save it under my Easter one, and I'm gonna call it eggs. Yep. Let's put eggs. Eh! What the? Hold. Okay, we got it. I scared myself for a moment. I was like, what? There's no way. So these are all the ways that I would eat egg. Yum, yum, yum. I'm going to post this on my Twitter very soon. You know what? Let me just take a screenshot right now. Smile, guys. Oh, hold on. Gotta deselect some stuff on OBS. Ah! Bro. It's not letting me. Okay. Wow. Okay. Mate. Ta-da! You know, I think we can do a better one. Okay. End. There, that's slightly better. Ta-da! Adobo? No, what is adobo? Seems like a reasonable tier list. I'm glad you agree. This was really fun to do. It's a Filipino dish, adobo. Oh, we sometimes mix boiled egg in adobo. It looks like braised chicken. Nice, huh? It looks good. It reminds me of the braised pork that my mom likes to prepare at home. I think adobo is probably a bit more salty. Looks super good with rice though. Oh my goodness. I wanna try. The egg tier list looks so delicious, right? Oh man, so good. I had a lot of fun doing it with you guys. I think next time I will try to make the eggs. I want to try mayak geran. So let me look up the recipe real quick. Sorry, I lost my... There we go. It's a Filipino staple. All right, next time I'm with some Filipino friends, I'll ask them to bring me to go and try. I somehow missed the tier list. I'll just watch the VOD on YouTube. No worries, I'll post the tier list soon. It was shorter than I anticipated. It was like 12 minutes, so that's my bad. I didn't plan the time properly. But yeah, I really want to try this one after seeing it featured in that video. Easy, affordable to make. Promise you will love it too. Ooh, there's a video. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Korean marinated eggs. A dozen eggs. Boil the eggs for 6 minutes. Rest the eggs in an ice bath. Add in minced garlic, Korean green peppers, add in green onion, add in the red chili, soy sauce,
chili.
honey, water, sesame seeds. Optional, but I also like to add in a little bit of sesame oil. Mix together. Peel the eggs. Marinate for 2 hours overnight.
Whoa.
At that.
That looks so good. Thanks for playing the trumpet. Hey Olive, welcome in. Oh, it looks so good. Wait, for garlic lovers, you can have garlic ones too. I'm not a fan of garlic, but I like the taste of garlic. Does that make sense? I like the smell and taste of garlic, but I don't like the texture that much. Must be sweet. I think it depends on the ratio that you put into the mixture for marination. But wow. Add vinegar and salt while boiling the egg. Oh, what? That helps with peeling eggs? That's so cool. Wow. Now I want to try. Egg sando. So many different types of recipes she has. Amazing. That's Tiffy Cooks. Very, very cool. Oh. Wonder how the egg will taste if you make. I guess you could try. You could try and let me know. Oh, I didn't know we were having an ad break. Sorry, guys. Okay, so that's actually all for our tier list for our presentation today. Let me just copy this over. Ta-da! I hope you guys enjoyed. This was such a fun slideshow to make and present. I learned a lot about eggs over today, just preparing this. I don't know if I'll ever be able to set up for cooking properly, but definitely something I want to try in the future. So good. Thank you so much, everyone, for sitting through that presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. Alright, let me just close some of these stuff real quick. And also, where's my sub goal on this? There it is, there it is. I got an idea for a teacher Hime model. Hey yo! Welcome class. Today we are learning about eggs. Welcome to my 2-hour lecture about eggs and no, in fact 1.5-hour lecture about eggs, and then we're gonna do egg tier list, which is not part of the curriculum, but just something that you can get to know me better. Thank you for the class. Thank you, Lior. Thank you, LJ. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was really fun. Sorry, let me just finish up my cornflake cookies. So yummy. I made cornflake cookies the other day. Let me send it over to the Discord to show you. Do I have the photo? Hold. I need to find it. That was like last week. Found it. Is that lesson but Ixon? Please. I have to check out those recipes later. Me too. Okay, hold on, please. This is what I'm eating right now. This has nothing to do with eggs. It's just something I made last week. So last week when I was just shopping around, I saw cornflake cookies, but they were going for so expensive. The So the cornflake cookies were they were being sold in small little tins of like less than maybe 12, and it was like $10 for one tin. So I decided I would make my own cornflake cookies. These are cornflake cookies. They're quite a popular festive snack here and in Malaysia. It's just cornflakes with honey and sprinkles that you bake, and it's very, very fast to make also. So I spent about $20. Half of it was spent on sprinkles because I bought the more expensive sprinkles because they were cuter. And I managed to make 80 of these. I don't know. Oh, why? Is it the sugar content? So I made 3 tins in total. I left one at my mom's house, brought one home, and another one I ate with some friends the other day. So I'm left with my last like 2. Now I want to make more. They're quite easy to make. It is good. So yummy. Some of my favorite festive snacks is this, and there's also those what? This one my husband really likes. I think it's German though. So yummy. I think he had a second video on this. Let me see if I can find it. Because now I'm curious, like what other ways has she found out that we can make eggs in? Oh, this is the one we watched. Okay. Five favorite egg dishes from around the world. How the world eat eggs. Oh, this one's slightly different, isn't it?
Hi, I'm Beryl, and the theme for today's video is egg dishes. And before we get into it,
Oh, this is the same. Oh, OBS has crashed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. One moment, let me check. Hold on. Connection down. Uh-oh. What the? Is this connected though? And, you're back for me? Ah, okay. Alright, so the other video is the same, actually. It's the same, it's just, an extended version where I think she shows the full cooking process of some of the egg dishes that she does. Are we back? Oh no. Yeah, time to refresh. Oh more. Refresh time indeed. Thank you for a sec. I get that. I've been sitting down too long. I think Twitch is experiencing something weird right now. Huh? My internet is connected, but OBS is not. That's so weird. Oh, okay, I'm back now. I am back for myself now. That was so weird. It just disconnected all of a sudden. Man. Oh well, happens, right? Okay, so we don't have that much time because I have to leave for a family dinner very soon. Ah, I'm so sad. I really wish I could oh, hold on. Just got some pictures from our manufacturers. Okay, hold on. I have to share something with my group real quick. Trying to loophole hair? Hey yo. mm. You guys have like extra claims now. Okay, sorry. I'm checking some messages at the moment. I have to look at some stuff urgently. Okay, I think we're good now though. Okay. Kayla! Okay. Howl out. Alright, so by the way guys, for those of you who didn't know, for today as well as for the next 6 streams, I'm having a very special Easter claims that you can earn if you contribute via subs or donos or bits over the next few streams. Because at $30 tier, I'll do something that looks like this. You can pick 2 of the bases, but at the $60 tier, I'll do all of them for you. Yeah. So all proceeds will go to helping my cat surgery cost and also growing my nest egg, which is not a pun that I intended, but you know, with Easter and all. Here's the link. Let me also send it over here. You know what? I should make it a timer. Let me make it a timer real quick. We need Minky and Stinky emotes. I think I had Minky and Stinky emotes a long time ago, but it's on Discord. It's on Discord if you want to join. Hold on. Let me find. Where is my... I think I used to have timers, but I'm not sure where it went. Social... Labu. Okay. Save. Okay, done. He made number 1. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you, Bob. Eggs. Reese's cup. Get it out. How are you? Welcome in. Yeah, we just finished actually. We finished our egg. Let me show you. I had a whole presentation on different eggs, how eggs form, different ways that different egg anomalies. This was very, very fun to do. If you missed it, you can watch the VOD. It was a fun stream. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I felt like I learned a lot from it as well. And then we did an egg tier list too. Like different kinds of eggs and stuff. I only have 3 that I feel like I don't know how to eat, which is raw with shell, balut, and oyster omelette, because of more of the oyster bit, the omelette part is fine. I'm very surprised on how much there were. I'm glad that you liked it. I felt like it was supposed to be a little bit longer, but your girl sped ran it, and now I ended it 15 minutes early. So we're just chatting. Balut, even I don't know how to eat it. A Filipina. I guess it's really an acquired taste, and I think a lot of people are a bit squeamish when it comes to that. Oh, you too, Gian. Speedrun. What is kababayan? Kamusta? Kababayan? Kababayan? I'm just melting in this heat. Oh no, what's going on? Kababayan? It's a Filipino version of a muffin? Huh? What? Muffin? What? Reading again. Kababayan is the Filipino version of a muffin. This word means my fellow countryman. Oh, what? That's interesting. It's not a muffin? Why am I seeing on here that it's a muffin though? What the heck? What am I? Kababayan muffin. ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Oh, it's very similar to ¿Cómo está? Kababayan bread. It led me to this. My fellow countrymen. Bread. It looks yummy. So that's what those are called. We're learning. We love an educational stream. These are called kababayan. They look yummy. I just learned now too. We call it muffins in my area. Oh dang. I guess it would be very confusing if I went to a bakery and asked for kababayan. They would just think I'm greeting them. Question mark? Maybe? What language is ¿Cómo está? Yeah, it's I'm guessing it's Tagalog, but because Tagalog and was it Spanish? Y'all have some history, right? So ¿Cómo estás? Sounds very similar to ¿Cómo está? We did get colonized because of Spain. Yes. Well, they colonized us. Well, we were colonized by the British and the Japanese, but none of the Japanese stuck. We only stuck around with the British stuff. Like, why? Wait, oh my god, he may say Tagalog again, but yes, that was Spanish. Japanese and American too. Oh, is there any Japanese and American influence in Filipino culture? Because I feel like there is no Japanese influence in Singaporean culture at all. Not that I'm aware of. Even though we were colonized by them we were only colonized by them. Wait, no, the British also colonized us, but they were friendlier about it, you know. Oh, so interesting. None of the Japanese stuck because of PTSD and how victory parties write history in their POV. Oh, okay. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. The Japanese were not very nice to us back then. Yeah. And now, you know, there was a whole... Wait. How many Singaporeans travel to Japan every year? I think we have the most number of visitors to Japan every year, which is so ironic. In 2024, a record-breaking 691,000 Singaporeans visited Japan. This was a 16.9% increase from the previous year record. We are the tables are turning with this. All right, we're infiltrating their land this time. Yeah. I just went to Japan last year, and my husband wants to go at the end of this year, or he wanted to go at the end of this year, but because of Minky's surgery stuff, we decided we might just stay put in Singapore, save up a little more, and postpone the trip. So we're probably not traveling. maybe to Malaysia, but probably not to Japan anytime soon. But yeah, a lot of Singaporeans travel to Japan every year. It's so funny. Yeah, how the turntables, right? I mean, I'm here learning Japanese every Tuesday as well. Or trying to learn. Duolingoing it, as you know. Although I am going for lessons, but I feel like I'm super far from even trying to be... How much was the surgery so far? It's cost us about $3,100 Singapore dollars, and it's going to cost us more when her follow-up surgery comes around, because we're going to have some extra blood work and other checkups done so that we can also get them insured in the future. So I am foreseeing we're going to be spending about $3,600 over this month just for our pets. And it's a heavy cost. So if you want to help to bolster that cost, all right, I have incentives. I'm offering art. I'm offering merch and other fun stuff. You can get sticker designs that look like this, full commercial rights for you to use, and it will be greatly appreciated. Donos, subs, I almost said tits, but I meant to say bits. All count. So far, we have raised a grand total of, I think it was $46. Yeah. Thank you so much for the help. No worries at all. It's honestly, times are very it's not a very good time to have a subathon or some sort of event, if I'm being honest, because things have just been so unpredictable lately with the economy really fluctuating. So that's why I also have a care message at the end of my event post that please only please contribute only if you're comfortable in a comfortable position to do so. It's no obligation, of course. I stream because I like it. It's just that I would love to incentivize those who do show support also. So thank you so much to those who have supported. I really appreciate it now, especially during this time. It's a crazy time at the moment. But yeah, always take care of yourself first. Be financially responsible. I feel like there have been a number of financially unsavvy, maybe, VTubers that I'm aware of, and it scares me sometimes because I'm someone who is very safe as much as I can be. So most of my earnings go to my emergency funds, and for my future, you know, it's like put aside for those stuff. I want to support so much right now. Video number 1. Yeah, I'm honestly kind of afraid because we're having a huge event happening in May. Let me show you actually. Oh, I don't have the event details just yet, but hold on. Video. Here. So for those of you guys who haven't seen the post, this was posted at 12 p.m. my time earlier today. Dun, da, da, da. Coming soon. This is gonna be revealed very shortly. I'm not sure when it's gonna be revealed exactly, but we are gonna have some new designs coming out. We haven't really spent that much out of pocket for this event and for the models made because most of it is made in-house. So your support is greatly appreciated, and all of your support also directly goes to us and our group funding. So this event that we're going to be boothing at is called Dojima, and we will be at booth R09 and R11, if I'm not mistaken. But it's 2 corporate booths. We will be boothing with XP Pen together. So we will have meet and greets, we will have merch on sale. There's going to be so much that's going to be very fun. And I'm very excited for the things that are to come. But we've been super busy with it also. As I said, most of the stuff that we do is in-house. So that means that all 3 of us have been very busy. But it's going to be worth it in the end, I hope. I hope that this will go on successfully. I'm okay even if my own event doesn't flops or whatever, because, you know, at the end of the day it's just me. But I really don't want our group efforts to go to waste because we've all worked so hard on it, and I just hope that we can make an impact, or at least, you know, establish some sort of presence in the local community here in Singapore. And yeah, maybe we will have more people coming in from this event after, but that's not a guarantee. At the end of the day, being a content creator is all about the content that you're making. And honestly, that has been one of my struggles of late. Like, I feel like I'm lacking so much inspiration sometimes. You know, I see iShowSpeed and all these huge streamers doing amazing, cool things like podcasts and being able to invest the time and money to making them happen. And then I feel so behind. But that makes me all the more grateful for all of you guys who also come on my streams, even though sometimes I'm just doing, you know, regular streamer stuff, just co-working or playing games. And I'm glad that I can entertain you and be your streamer, even though I'm not at a professional level yet. I feel like I'm not at a professional level yet. I feel like I have so much room to grow, and I hope that I can grow with you guys beside me. Yeah, if you guys ever have any suggestions, by the way, for my content and stuff, I do have a proposed content channel in my Discord where I try my best to see what is feasible for me when it comes to planning stuff, posting stuff. I'm trying my best with the limited time and energy that I have as a full-time working girly, but trust me when I say I am doing my best. And next to real life commitment, streaming is something that I've invested so much of my time and my energy and just my efforts in, and I'm really proud of some of the things we have achieved. Not every single event is like a huge success, but I'd say that at my size, with my small capacity, that we've succeeded a lot over the years. We've achieved much for the size that we are. So I'm very, very eternally grateful for everyone who has supported and everyone who is supportive, whether it's through monetary means or whether it's by lurking, showing up to streams, just chatting with me, sharing my content, whatever it is. There are so many free ways that you can support the content creators that you love too. So continue to contribute there if you are able to. It's a huge honor to be your streamer, so thank you. I'm sorry I got all mushy for a bit, but that's really how I feel. I feel like the community and the viewers and the chatters are the people that really make up, you know, the blood of the community. I wish I could spend more time with you guys. The other day I was a little bit emo, I guess, about thinking how much time I used to spend with my community now versus like 4 years ago when it was during the pandemic and I wasn't working full-time yet. I was pretty much online all the time, just having fun with you guys and having fun with the early community members. But nowadays it feels like I can't even log into Discord and be in a same call with you for more than a couple minutes, and it just sucks. Like I wish I had more time, and I wish I could spare more time to spend more time with you guys. But if it's come to a point where I can only really spend time with you guys when I'm live, or I can only spend my time investing in editing or, you know, making videos that can entertain. So at the end of the day, I hope that you guys enjoy those things that I put out and the times that I do stream live, even if it's not as personal, because, you know, if we're in a call, I'm a lot more casual. I don't have to worry about digital footprint so much. But it's different when you're streaming. So I feel like that personal touch is missing sometimes. But I'm also really, really happy every time I get to spend time with you guys. So I'll do my best and accommodate what I can. Maybe one day if we can grow the team, I can do more. But at the moment, I am at maximum capacity. Admittedly, I am. Kabu! Hello! It's a Catbook private appointment with Hime Ayo. I do make time for my real life friends, of course. A lot of my moderators are my real life friends. I'm gonna be meeting one of them next week. He is flying in from Australia. It's my first time meeting him, actually. For those of you guys who know Farad, I don't know if you guys know him, but he was a very early mod of mine and streamer friend. He doesn't stream anymore. But we also didn't keep in contact very frequently. But because he's making his way to Singapore, so we're having a little mod meetup dinner. Hopefully, it's gonna be a fun time. Yeah, finally, right? It's crazy. Over the past, I think, 2 years, I've had the honor of meeting a lot of my friends who were from online spaces, like my streaming spaces, or from my art community, and they just come in, and when they think Singapore, which friends do I have in Singapore? They think of me. I guess there's not a lot of people in their circles who are from here, so it just so happens that I'm one of the few friends that they have here, so they always hit me up whenever they're coming here. And with our country being so small, it's definitely possible to meet even if they are at the other side of the country. I'm going to ask you soon that we can meet up more often. No problem. I would love that. I think it'll be fun. But I honestly feel like I've just been so tired, you know, like after work and everything, I'm just exhausted all the time, and it feels so sucky. Like I wish I had more energy. I don't know if it's my age or my, you know, lack of exercise or whatever. But girl, I just knock out after work every day. Amelia is not from SG. What age? I mean, I mean the general feeling of getting older, and I think Singapore is tiny. It's like 50 kilometers from the west to the east. Yeah. Amelia is from Singapore, but she's living in Japan right now. It's about the size of the region right now. Yeah, but it's so... Okay, although it's quite a small country, it doesn't mean that it's very easy... It's easy to get around, but it's not very fast. Like, it's not like a 1-hour drive from one side to the other because of all the smaller roads and because we are such a condensed country. And a lot of the buildings and roads and stuff, they're all intertwined. So it does take still a while to drive from the one end to the other, but definitely doable within within 2 hours. I think 2 hours is maximum travel time, even if you are just taking public transport. That's why I say, if you come to Singapore, it's really, really easy to meet, no matter where you are. Himitoki, you'll need to incorporate exercise daily. That will help you sleep better at night and feel more refreshed the next day. I agree. I feel like I really need to go and work out more. I used to go to the gym pretty often, but ever since I started doing YouTube at the side also, I've been taking more naps. I really should go for a run or something, or play Miku boxing. But yeah, I'll try to incorporate it. I will. Still figuring out what kind of timetable works, you know, for this. The more you sleep, the more tired you get. It's like at the moment, I haven't really overslept very much. But you can try indoor exercise. I usually do indoor exercises. Like, I like to do statics, squats, normal workout should be fine. Something I've been considering getting is a walking pad or like a mini treadmill, you know, those small ones that I can just, because I have a standing desk. So if I can have a little trackpad while I'm standing, I can like do my work while also sort of getting some movement in. Calisthenics is the way. Calisthenics is something that I've never tried, but I really admire people who do it because whoa. Just to give you okay, I don't know why I'm zooming out here, but I'm talking about my body here, so I just thought it might be appropriate for me to zoom out a little. But so my body, all right, I'm built very bottom heavy, so I have a big ass, you know, thick thighs, but my upper body is not equivalent to that. Okay, I have that Nikkei booty and no boobie, so. Yeah, that's not my real body anyway. It just feels appropriate because we're talking about body, right? Just take it that you can see. All right, from here, like I have a decently chunky butt for my size, and my arms are like noodles. So when it comes to upper body strength, I struggle so much. My lower body strength is pretty good for the species I am. I am. Yes, I know I am mostly skinny. But just the makeup of my body, you know, is a lot more bottom heavy. Bottom heavy because you got a big feet. What? I do not have big feet. It's 30. I thought 37 or size 7 is like a regular size for a girl my height. You can slowly build your upper body, yeah. So I struggle a lot with the upper body strength part. So push-ups, I struggle with. I feel like I need to work on my core a little bit. Because when my core feels very weak, you know, then you tend to slouch and your walking and everything is not as efficient too. So I think core should be where we start working. And then we'll slowly go to the full body. Core is good, especially for artists. Yeah, the amount of slouching we do is, I don't know if it's incredible or incredibly bad, you know? Because we sit down for hours at a time just drawing, right? And it's crazy how much we slouch. So artists especially, we gotta work out more, or at least work out the core. Just do full body workout. Just incorporate exercise into your daily. I say as I've not done that yet. Not just artists, gamers too. Oh yeah, but I think having a standing desk has really helped me. A lot of time, especially karaoke streams, I should do more karaoke because I stand for the entirety of karaoke streams. So the previous stream that I had yesterday, I was standing almost the entire time. It was only towards like the last half an hour that I was really starting to get tired, but I was standing for the 2.5 hours that I was singing and talking to you guys, okay? So I stream standing up when I'm doing karaoke. When I'm doing art, I sit down. Sometimes I stand up. It depends. If it's a day where I feel like I need to really stretch my feet a little bit, then maybe I'll stand. Slowly turning into a shrimp. District 9, let's go. No. Alright guys, unfortunately, I had such a fun time talking with you guys, but unfortunately, your girl needs to go. I'm ending stream a bit earlier today because I have a family dinner, so I gotta get ready, go and shower, you know, unstink, and then head out real quick. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this educational stream about eggs. I'll send you guys the slides later today. I had so much fun researching. Shower stream when? Excuse me, Kabu. I should bonk my own mod. /unmod Kabukaze. I cannot believe. Do you need raid recommendations? I don't think there's anyone doing anything about eggs, right? It's too specific. But is there anyone doing egg stuff? There is day in the life of a chicken. Nemo. Okay. Is Nemo live right now? Love Nemo. Oh yeah, you guys, don't forget, I also have this ongoing contest that is happening until Sunday, so don't forget. Egg stuff sounds sus. It's your brain, bro. It's your brain, my brother. Okay, let's rate Nemo. Let's go. Nemo also entered my design contest, as well as Reese and a few of the people in the chat. It is ending tomorrow at 11:59, so don't forget, remember to submit, because the showcase stream is going to be on Monday night, and I'm really excited to show you guys all the amazing designs that you guys have submitted, because it's just so much. There was so many good ones. I'm genuinely worried that I won't be able to decide on a winner at the end, because there's just so much talent. You guys are so incredible. Alrighty, thank you for the stream, Hime. No problem. Thank you for being here. I had so much fun. That's only for those who consented. Just to be clear. Thank you for the egg lesson. No problem. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any feedback for me also, please feel free to put it in Discord under proposed content. I'll be more than happy to see what ideas you guys have. Tomorrow is going to be a VC party. If anyone wants to join, it's going to be Sunday night. We're going to play some games. It's going to be fun. I hope it'll be fun. We're the Eggs Benedict. Oh man, I really want Eggs Benedict. Yeah, we're gonna do some games. We're gonna do maybe some Jackbox. I don't know. It's just a community night, so come in for that. And there'll be egg decorating, Magma IO2. See you then. Mwah!